And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Slowly, ever so slowly, these cities are growing, especially Hub. Hub is growing nicely still. It looks like, uh, it's about 2,000 people every, no, I don't know, that'd be 25, that'd be about 45 years. 2,000 people every 45 years growing. So it's just a matter of time, basically, until these demand values are so high that our industry has no choice but to really ramp up production. And so these values here with tools and machines, those are steadily increasing. If we look at the charts, it looks like it's going down, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure how to handle that. But if we look at like steel, this will really be bouncing it back and forth. So it looks like steel has kind of gone down as well. So still not sure how to deal with that. But, overall, everything is going really well. We have two cities left that don't have any bus system. One of them is Inominate. So I want to get some buses running in here, maybe get a little extra growth out of the city, a little extra demand for whatever we're delivering up here, which is food, goods, and that's about it for Nominate. We do have the ability, if we look, we could deliver some industrial goods here, but it kind of misses this really high value industry over here. And I think this industry is a little more valuable, and that is a little ridiculous, but this industry is a little more valuable than this stuff over here, because not only does it have the station that covers it, but it also has multiple cities that it's connecting to. So it's got this city, it's got this city, and well, I guess it doesn't come down here, but this only has one city connection, so that's kind of hindering the growth there. I could connect this city up to it, and I think I will do that, because this doesn't really have anything going for it right now. And I can actually connect it using this last line going up here. Otherwise, it's already getting food. I'm already looping food west. We did that in a recent previous episode. So we're already delivering plenty of food over here. Look at that, 81% just from this. And we got a lot of other opportunities to deliver even more food here. So we might look into doing that as well. But for now, let's look at the bus system in Denominate, because this city is in need of a bus system. So let's start out. Okay, let's close that. Okay, so we're gonna want a bus right in here. Cover everything in there, but all of this stuff, I'll put it a little further out. So right there. And then we're gonna come back here with it. And I do have some roads to upgrade, so we're gonna come in here with it, and back here, kind of capture this outer area here, and then maybe up in here, a little bit further out, I think. Now we've got to try to link up the main stations. So I think right in here is probably a good spot. Link it up, down. Let's see, kind of route it around right down in here. So right through here, and then we can route it up and link up this one here. Where do we want to do that? This one will come down. I want to route it right in here. Okay, and we loop that around. And I want to capture a little bit more of this downtown area as well. Let's see, right in here. I think is a good spot. Although we already captured that, so it's tough to decide where to go with this, because we don't. This is kind of a long connection into there, so I'm thinking over here somewhere. Oh, maybe not. Now that I look at it, a little further out might be wise, because we already captured over here. So anybody wanting to get on this depot can get off right there. So maybe a little further in, right there. All right, I'm gonna pause it, and then we can create our lines. So let's do the clockwise first. So how do I want to clockwise my way around here? So let's go. Let's go from here to here to here, then around to here, around to there, to there. It'll wrap to here, and then finally right there. So that's a good kind of circuitous route, but she works. So this is Inominate's clockwise route. And now let's do the counterclockwise route, which has always been red. So from here to here, wrap this around. Oh, I don't like how that looked. There we go. And then finally right there. And that should match up with the system. Okay, so this is... All right. Now it is depot time. Where do we want this? I'm thinking kind of out here a ways. I don't really see too much growth out in this direction. All right, now let's do, it's quite a few stops. I'm gonna do, how many people are here? 4,000. I'm gonna do, I think, let's do 8. How many stops is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 stops. So 8 buses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is Inominate, pass clockwise, and then red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inominate, pass counterclockwise. All right, so Inominate now has buses, and I can start that back up again. And the last bus system south here does not have any bus systems whatsoever. So now that we have doubled up these lines, and it's more or less the final layout of these systems, I'm thinking we're going to want some bus system over here, and then maybe one connecting the two sides. So one over here, but connecting it somewhere. I think people can actually walk through the station. I think if they want, they can come through, walk all the way across, and come out the other end without ever getting on our system there. So, the two sides are connected with this, which is one of the reasons why when we place a bus stop, if we look at that, if we place a bus stop, you can see how it captures this side. And the only way that would be possible is if foot traffic was able to go through that bus stop or that train station without any hindrance at all. So I think the two sides are connected, and we do have a road connection there as well. So let's get some bus action going here. I want one out here. I want one Let's see, that's going to come across. One right in here. I'll have to upgrade a lot of these roads, just like with a nominate, and this is a little ridiculous here. But there's not much I can do about that right now. So I want to go right in here. So that kind of takes care a lot of this outer space. Maybe up here. Right there. And wrap that around and connect it right in downtown. Like that. So that wraps all of that up. It's a nice pattern. And then over here, I want to connect some of this gnarly mess in here somehow. And I don't think I need a whole lot. This is a little strange, so that building has got to be sacrificed for the greater good. Okay, because we have some really messy roads in here, and I really hate that. Okay, do I want bus stops over here? Oh, not a train. So if we just do like a straight line right through here, right into downtown. So like right in here. And then come in through here. So connect all of this industrial. So this stop, they'll be able to get off of this stop, walk through, and get on this stop if they really wanted to, if that was their destination choice. So now that we're on this road, I can bring it back up and connect all of this stuff here. And I might want to connect a road going across just to make that easier. So if I can go across like that, that will go a long ways to connect both of these sides together. So now I'm capturing a little bit of this area over here with this stop now, and then we can just wrap this around. And so let's plan to have a... Whoa. Why are you doing this to me? There we go. I'm suspecting that has to do with the camera angles. The reason why it gets so derpy sometimes. So if we want to come across here, I want to route this back up and connect it somewhere in here. So if we want, I'm going to have to take out that area there. There we go. So now I can put a bus stop up here, and that'll be a nice circle. So this is kind of an east and west side to the city. And so we're going to want a system here. So this is a pretty simple clockwise formation. So this is going to be south, east, pass clockwise, and then a red, oh no, not dark red, regular red, and then we want to do a counterclockwise just to make sure everybody's got a little bit of everything. And this is south, east, pass counterclockwise. Okay, and then I want to do another one over here connecting this side of the city like so, and then these two can bridge across, and I could even put a bus line in there if I really wanted to, but I don't think I want to. South, west, pass clockwise. Do I need a counterclockwise? This brings residents into industry and a little bit of commercial, or I could bring it around, bring them into commercial. So yeah, I might as well do a counterclockwise of this. This city is growing. It's big enough. It's big enough to where it kind of justifies that. Plus, you know, just in case the city grows anymore, we've got it covered in case that happens. So, I don't know why those are so derpy. We got that tunnel going through that's kind of distracting. We got actually 2 tunnels going under this town. So I think that's good. Now I want to upgrade some of these roads. Just because we get the little extra speed out of it. I don't want to upgrade that road. That kind of encourages the city. I don't want to do that. There we go. And let's do the same up here with a nominate, because we got quite a few roads in here. Just tearing down a bunch of buildings. Doesn't matter. They'll rebuild. I want to get that improved speed limit for my bus routes, because those streets are not do not have very high speed limits. In this system, I just am baffled by that little development. No, why are you trying to destroy that? I don't want to destroy that. Needlessly destroying that building. So that should account for, oh, yep, we've got that covered. So it didn't screw up the path at all. So now let's go to south and build some buses. I don't need many buses on each one of these lines. So maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna do 5 buses for each of these, and then 3 for those. That's 8 buses split between the 2. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these are gonna go to southeast passenger clockwise, and then 1, 2, 3. This is southwest passenger clockwise. And change the color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finally, southeast. Oh, I got a small H there. Small, let's see. Counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. Southwest passenger counterclockwise. There we go. The buses be going. So this now we have bus systems in every city. And one of the things I'd like to try to do with the last few minutes here, I want to try to encourage, cities that are connected and people can drive directly between the two. You get a little extra growth from that. And I want to try to encourage that. So we're going to take this out a little ways and then try to merge it up like this, but use a bridge to go over. Like that. So that way people can actually get into this side of the city directly as well. And it also, shortens the drive time for these houses to get across. So they don't have to cross this and then loop back around. They can just drive directly onto that. And then I want to upgrade. This is kind of an experiment. I want to upgrade this road all the way through. So it's a faster route. And yeah, see, I should have built. We got quite the slope in there. But that should help a little bit. And then maybe the same thing going this way, but it's this side of the track here that isn't connected. So it's kind of the opposite of where we were from the last one. And so I want to take this road and merge it in if I can. Can I build a big one? I can. So let's just then upgrade all the way through. And let's see if I can connect these two. I doubt it. Ooh, I can. Nice. Okay, so those are connected. I could have just created another corridor going through, connecting each side of this city, but I'll see how that goes for now, because we got all this development down here because of it's directly connected. So there's a whole bunch of development, whereas up here, it's kind of petered out. And I want to encourage, this side of the track to, be as prosperous as the other side. So we've already got a little bit of growth out there, which is good. All right. Trying to eke out as much growth out of these cities as humanly possible. But that'll have to do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.